You know, today's stories about the beach are very special to me because when I was little, and I still do, I grew up around the shoreline. We used to go to the beach a lot. Even though I lived in East Hartford, every weekend we would go down to Niantic, to Black Point, to Waterford, to New London, to all the beaches along the coast. And I still do visit the beaches. And one of the things I used to love is to go shell hunting. And my father used to tell me when we were coming home, the car was always 10 pounds heavier between the rocks, the sand, and the shells that I would be trudging home. And all my life, like I said, I would collect shells. And these are some of the shells that I collected when I was a little girl around the beaches in Connecticut. This is a whelk shell, and this was I found down at Black Point in Niantic area. I don't know if you've ever been down there. And then, of course, the clam shells. And I don't like eating clams, but I love the shells. And I used to always walk along the beach and try to collect the shells. And one time there was a seagull that was flying and he had the shells in his mouth. And what they would do is they would grab the shells, the clam shells, and then they would throw them down on a rock so they could bust open so they could eat the clams. So I would try to grab the shells before they really hit the rocks too much and broke apart. So I used to always collect the shells after the seagulls were finished eating. And I also knew this woman who used to collect the shells too and make different jewelry from the shells. And she says that the Indians around here used to use these shells and they would make a lot of jewelry out of the special clam shells. And as you could see, they have like a purplish color inside of them. And they would make jewelry out of these shells. And of course the scallop shells look like little fans. We used to love to do these. We used to put like little roly eyes and then put a magnet on and make refrigerator magnets out of them. So many different stories and many different shells that we used to collect and different things we used to do when we'd go to the beach. And I still love going to the beach. I used to take my kids to the beach. And I went out now and I venture off and I find different beaches in different states that we go to. If there's an ocean around, I'm going to be there looking for those seashells. So hopefully next time you go to the beach, look for some seashells and some sea glass and have a wonderful summer.